How's it going? I'm Jay. I'm one of the product specialists here for VirtualText. Today we'll be talking about how to register your brand and campaign, or in other words, your business, for the SMS in the industry as far as it comes to outbound. As of January 2025, the industry does require for all verticals and business types to register for this kind of campaign if you use a business phone system or business communication system like ours. It doesn't have to just be for marketing. You could be doing a person to person text messaging sequence and still be required to complete this process. So we'll talk about what you would expect through the form. Now, we have product specialists that are happy to help you through creating this for you. Typically, we would fill it out for you with your guidance on a meeting or something of that nature. But if you were to do it yourself, or if you just want to prepare for what you need to do, these are the items that will be covered. So this section is very generally about your business information. We generally recommend bringing your SS-4 letter from the IRS to the table when you fill this out and uploading it here. You can use other documentation to upload it here. However, we have seen mixed results with documentation that is not your SS-4 letter. So if at all possible, that's probably the play to make. All this information is about your business itself. Privacy policy is an item you'll want to check out in the document below. It's a little bit of an expansive topic, so we want to make sure that you have all of the required information in order to make sure that that's complete. Again, work with our product specialist if you're unsure. And again, this is still company information, a support email and phone number. Down into primary contact, this is for you, the person filling out this form, and this is in case anyone needs to be contacted to follow up and modify or maybe improve something about the form before we actually submit it to the upstream carriers. Intended SMS use is how you're going to use the product. Refer to the documentation below to see what these different methods mean. But you're basically describing how you intend to use the product in the event that somebody reports you by chance in the future. They might audit you and they want to see what you're intended to do versus what they actually find you doing at the time. Subscribe or opt in. This is a little bit more. It's called call to action in the industry. It's a little bit more on the opt in about how you get your customers permission to text you before you text them for the first time. So, filling out these methods is what covers that section. These are a little bit of the standard messaging across the industry. This is how they can opt in with a keyword to your phone number and the opt in keyword you can pick. Some of the help information if they were to text you help, and then what happens when they text you stop. There are a bunch of questions here relating to yes or no answers. Just make sure that you fill this out appropriately. And then finally, one of the most important ones is the prohibited content. Please make sure that you read this and make sure that you don't fall into any of that. Finally, just provide a few sample messages that match your use case. That way the industry can kind of match those up again in the event that they do need to look through and everything. And then your estimated monthly message volume, always go a tier higher. If you think that you're going to do 200, put 1,000. If you think that you're going to do 7,000, put 10,000. If you have any questions, again, we're always on standby looking for you within business hours. We're happy to help you through this forum and assist you in case this does feel overwhelming in any kind of way. And thank you for joining us.